creating graphs in numbers. Hi everybody, it's Miss M. Right now, I'm going to show you how to open a numbers file for your activity today. Here's how to open the numbers file. Open Seesaw, then go to your class, tap Activities, then tap on the link, then tap Download, then press Download, then press the arrow at the top, tap the file, and it will open. Now that you have your numbers file, you're ready to get started. Today, you're going to be learning about creating graphs in numbers. So first, you're going to open up Numbers. Once you open the Numbers file, you'll see 3 different pages up at the top. You'll see My Example, you'll see the place to do your work, and you'll see a checklist for you to use when you're done. First, look at My Example. At the top, it says students in grade 2 watched which path Ozobot took through a maze 16 different times. Here's a tally chart of their results. Which path does Ozobot prefer? Path A, 5. Path B, 8. Path C, 3. Path D, 0. Then I use the data from my tally chart to create a pictograph you can see here. I used one icon to represent one tally, and I have a key at the side to show that one icon equals one choice. To create your own icon, you can use the draw tool, or you can find a keynote shape. Do that by pressing the plus. Then if you want to use draw, press the media. If you want to find a keynote shape as your icon, you can search for it here, or use the magnifying glass to search for something specific. Now I'm going to show you how to create your graph. The first thing that you need to do is highlight your data in your table. Then press plus and choose the graph. You can see there's lots of different options here of graph types. There's pie graphs or bar graphs, 3D or interactive. I'm going to make a bar graph by tapping on it. You can see it's now in my document, and I can move it over here and make it bigger or smaller. Now I'm going to show you how to format your graph. The first thing you need to do is tap your graph and then tap Edit References. Then you need to tap the wheel and change it to Plot Row as Series. Now you can see that your graph understands which data to put as which color. Then press Done. Now you can change the colors and the formatting of each bar in your graph. You do that by tapping it, pressing Edit Series, and then you can change the fill colors to something else, or a gradient or an image. Next, you can format the whole graph by tapping it and then pressing the paintbrush. Then you can turn on things like a title. You can go to Style next. You can change the font. You can turn on your X and Y axis here and give them a name. You can even add numbers to your bar graph to show the value of each bar to make it easier to read for your audience. Now all I need to do is double tap on the title to add my title here. I can tap on my axis to add a title here, number of times, and I can tap on this axis to add a title here, Paths Ozobot Takes. Now my graph is done. Now that you've seen mine, you're going to do your own. So your question is, students in grade 2 were asked which pets they preferred. The results are shown in the tally chart below. So you need to read the tally chart to do the following. Create your pictograph with a key. Remember that the microphone button is here to listen if you need help, or look back at my example. Then you're going to create a bar graph. You'll need to write the numbers that your pictograph represents and create your bar graph. Can you create a second type of graph? Remember, the microphone button is here to help you. And can you answer this question when you're done? What information can you learn from your graph? What questions do you have? You can audio record or type. At the very end, you have a checklist that you need to fill out to show that you understand what you've done. When you're completely done, press the 3 dots, then press export, then choose PDF, then choose export, then press share, then you can send to Seesaw. Have fun creating!